I would welcome it.
Yes. So our technical team is ready. Yes, the technical team is ready for making the streaming live. Yes, and now the meeting is going to Taruna ma'am, thank you very much. And ma'am, please instruct your team so that we can start the official ceremony for day 9.
Yes, ma'am. Just 2 minutes. I think we're just getting set. We're almost set.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Is the voice
Our
better
innovation
now?
officer. Yes, ma'am.
Is the sound better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfectly all right. Perfectly all right.
Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, our innovation officer from the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, Mr. Abhishek Ranjan has joined us, ma'am. And here I would like to introduce with all mentors that Taruna ma'am is one of the key person, one of the mentor of this event who organized, who actually gave the permission, who gave the permission to hosting day 9 at Parul University, Indore. So in a few minutes, we are going to start.
We can start, ma'am, when you say.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, in the auditorium, everyone is ready, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So I'm just coordinating with the one person from the auditorium so that we can see what is going on in the auditorium. Hello. Dear Estara, please let me know whether you are visible to see the or in the auditorium what is going on.
Yes.
You can see.
Yeah, I can see the auditorium.
Okay.
I can see and Tarun also clearly.
Okay.
So this is from Parul University, right? It's from Parul University?
Yes, it's a Parul University. Yes, it's a Parul University. Okay. So, good morning, one and all. I am Dr. Supriya Pathak, the mentor and the moderator and one of the chief advisor for this Global Peace Sustainable Development Summit 2024. And I am welcome all the guests, all the distinguished guests around the world for executing, for hosting, for actually sharing their views, their valuable thoughts on the Sustainable Development Goal 9. So on behalf of whole team Witty Gossip Association and the whole team of Parul University Indore, I give heartiest welcome to each and everyone who is present here. I salute all the efforts of the Parul University Indore to putting its sincere efforts to make it happen. So, official beginning of the ceremony of day 9, dedicated to the Sustainable Development Goal 9, which is innovation, infrastructure, and industry. So, for the official ceremony, for the official inaugural address, now I would like to call our mentor Astara. Dear Astara, please begin the day 9 with your address.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. Namaste and warm greetings to dear all from Malaysia, Medicap University, Parul University, and Witty Gossip Association. I, Professor Dr. Estamala, your mentor of this grand Witty Gossip Global Peace and Sustainable Development Goals Summit 2024, gladly expressing immense gratitude and heartfelt appreciation in extending a warm vote of thanks on behalf of Witty Gossip Association and Medicap University to all our honorable delegates, distinguished speakers, and students. Yeah. Welcome to this pivotal gathering where we converge to address one of the critical pillars of sustainable development, goal number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. In today's rapidly evolving world, the nexus between industry, innovation, and infrastructure is undeniable. It is not only drives economic growth, but also lays the foundation for a resilient and sustainable future. As we embark on this journey, let us recognize the transformative power of innovation in revolutionizing industry and fostering inclusive growth. However, we must also acknowledge the imperative of equitable access to robust infrastructure, ensuring that no one is left behind. This demands concerted effort, partnerships, and unwavering commitment. Today, as we deliberate on strategies to advance SDG 9, let us harness the collective wisdom in which this room to chart a course towards a future where innovation drives sustainable industrialization, infrastructure is resilient and inclusive, and prosperity knows no bounds. Together, let us forge ahead, leaving no stone unturned in our quest for a more prosperous, equitable, and sustainable world. With a great honor, I would like to invite Dr. Supriya Pathak to invite our first distinguished speaker. Thank you. Welcome again.
Thank you, dear Astara. Thank you, dear Astara, for beginning the official ceremony of the day 9 dedicated to this SDG 9. Now, moving ahead, first of all, I would like to call our Honorable Dean and Director, Parul Institute of Design, under the banner of the great Parul University in Indore. I would like to call our chief guest for her inaugural address, for her wisdom of words, Mrs. Taruna Vasu. Mrs. Taruna Vasu, now the whole virtual stage is yours, ma'am. Ma'am, please share your wisdom of words. Please share your thoughts related to the SDG 9. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, mentor, Dr. Professor Esther and Supriya Pathak, ma'am, and all the dignitaries who are there and all the people who have joined in for this very prestigious and very important, task that you have embarked on. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate all of you and again express my gratitude for allowing us to host this event today. It is our honor to be part of this endeavor that you have taken ahead. So let me start with that. Sustainability and sustainable goals are just giving us, a sort of a way forward in a more strategic manner to collectively put efforts in the direction to make this world a more sustainable place. And I do believe very strongly that when we talk about, infrastructure, inclusive industrialization, it has a very, very key role towards this direction, because of course, there are talks around sustainability, there are many themes around it. But if I have to narrow it down to the three most important things I feel in terms of sustainability, if I really have to narrow it down, I feel if we can balance economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability, it kind of, that's the crux to it. Or in Tino ka, the balance of all of these three is equally important. None is above each other. And when we talk about the economic sustainability, the industries have a very, very key role to play in how it is, paneled. So definitely, this is a very, very critical sort of an aspect within the sustainable development goals laid out and spelled out very articulately and systematically for all of us. I would like to just share how we go about it at Parul University. Quick, short introduction about who we are. We are a young university, started a few, just 1.5 decade back. We became a university very recently. The institution is almost 20 plus years old. We have courses like medicine, we have engineering, we have law, we have hotel management, we have aviation, we have design, liberal arts, almost a huge range of courses that are provided at Parul University. Again, the idea is to create the workforce for tomorrow, the workforce for the nation and the workforce for the world. With that small ambition, Parul University has a huge range of diverse courses. And also, I believe that education is also in a way can have an impact because it is feeding into the industry. So if we look at how the growth of industry goes backwards, it does feed into the industry by sending the right workforce. And that becomes an even more important role. And I think that is where there is a very conscious effort by Parul University to kind of, take it forward. As the Dean for Design as well as Fine Arts, we are looking at the creative workforce and how we can take it forward. In terms of inclusivity, and in terms of, small scale industries, these are the two key areas where the thrust is very, very strongly there. We do have a social work department as well. So we are making small steps. Sustainability and responsibility is one of the key pillars at Parul Institute of Design, where we are sort of embedding it from day one. From day one, we are encouraging our students to understand, to look at their environment. First day itself, we send them out to study of giving, we have one of the best diversity that gives the students a sensitivity and a sense of empathy towards understanding various goals. So we have a diversity of, let's say we have students from every state in India, and a good chunk, especially good representation from the northeast as well as the south, being right at the west corner of India. And we have students from at least more than 30 nationalities in the world. And yeah, that is, these are the small measures that we are taking. There is an immense focus over here also, as it is laid out in the goal 9, on a research and development mindset. So these are the 2-3 areas like, sustainability. We are in a rural area where we are giving employability to a lot of people because, we are 20 kilometers away from Vadodara, in a place near to a rural area, Limada, Waghodia, etc. So this is largely what we are doing. That's what Parul University and Parul Institute of Design is doing. We are definitely committed, as in fact, I was just speaking to my vice president yesterday, and the ultimate aim of Parul University is to be a research-led university, and that is a very strong part. That is a part of the goal 9, where research and development becomes a critical aspect. So I think as academics, that is where we are pushing our thrust. I hope there are a lot of speakers who will talk about the other aspects today, and I welcome all of them. I thank the organization again for giving us this opportunity, and for taking on this wonderful task ahead of collaborating and getting so many people on board and bringing a more seriousness to the sustainability development goals. Thank you everybody again for the opportunity.
Thank you, Taruna ma'am. Your speech is really inspirational one and the motivating one, ma'am. Ma'am, you and under your leadership and your guidance, under your mentorship, definitely Parul University will achieve the more milestones in upcoming future, ma'am. And here for the Parul University, I would like to mention a quote. Yes, all the students, all the future entrepreneurs in the Parul University strive for the progress along with the perfection, ma'am. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your wonderful speech. Now, moving ahead, we have a very great pillar. We have one of the mentor, one of the core committee team member from the Ministry of Education's, innovation say, the innovation officer, the great Mr. Abhishek Ranjan sir. He is also one of my mentor, one of my supporter. So Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, so the whole virtual stage is yours, sir. So please elaborate that how India is doing great to promote the incubation, entrepreneurship, and innovation under the banner of institutions, innovation councils. So, Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, the whole virtual stage is yours. So, please proceed, sir.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. First of all, Supriya ji is so kind of you. But I'm just saying publicly that Supriya is one of the individual whom I always get inspiration. The way she used to work, especially her commitment for innovation and entrepreneurship. And also, I'm at the same time, I'm also very, I can say proudly that Parul University team, especially Madam Taruna Madam and all team members. Jay Sudani ji, he's like my good friend and always passionate for innovation, entrepreneurship, startup. So happy to see you all. And also to all team members who all are involved in this event. I will not take too much time. Early morning, I received one very, kind of much awaited product we ordered. I'm very, my family and especially me, I'm very fond of chutney, pickles, sweet item, right? So I ordered one item. It's called from Jhaji Pickles, right? So they are remotely located in Darbhanga, Bihar. I'm just sharing few examples how India is using this innovation landscape to promote SDG goals. So Jhaji Pickles is run by two inspiring women, right? They started this whole thing while involving elderly women in their community who were like a very having good exposure, good experience in making pickles, homemade pickles. And when whole world is talking that still in startup domain, in fact in leadership, very few women are there. These Zaji pickers, both led by two women entrepreneurs, they started doing things like they thought how we can not only preserve the whole traditional pickles making, especially from Mithilanchal region of Bihar, but also convert it into a proper business model. And they thought to provide livelihood to nearby women, those who are maybe uh, as per society norms, maybe they are not allowed to go outside to work, but they can be involved in this work. And recently they were the part of Shark Tank, and they are earning close to 60 lakh per month right now. And I'm very excited to test the whole things today. Why I'm sharing this example? When I was purchasing, I was having so many questions. How they will send me the whole product? So they told me that don't worry, sir, you will get it within 24 hours because we are having one warehouse. Earlier, the product, we can't imagine the product, we can get it from remote areas of India very smoothly on a very fast pace. Number two, how I can mix payment. Now UPI, the whole revolution in financial domain. Uh, this help us to make payment, advance payment. You can you can use other revenue model also. So here you can find so many things like helping elderly people, engaging them, helping women's who are maybe to get some income, right? On the same time, focusing on they are also like a wealth creator. Earlier, they used to identify as a housewife, but now they are contributing to the economy, right? And they are very aspiring women, and they are having passion to they are not only passion but also vision to convert this whole business into like in next financial year 2 to 3 CR. Why I share this story? Because I believe this industry, innovation, and infrastructure all are very close to Indian government. Especially in last 10, 15 years, we have seen. I can share so many examples, and you all are aware, but I'm just sharing quickly few examples. Like program like Digital India, you can see its impact. As I told you earlier, if I want to use, suppose I want to access Wi-Fi. I belong to one small village, so I have to travel almost 30 kilometers just to access my email. But now, because of Bharat Net project, each and every village is, like government is having aim to provide internet connectivity to all villages across India so that they can be connected. And through various initiatives, we will find so many, centers across small towns and small villages where you can access all government facilities. Um, Through Digital India, you can see the impact on education landscape. You can see its impact on, employability. Its impact on especially new types of, especially in area of, for example, research and innovation. Uh, Through government initiative like I can share like infrastructure, focusing on infrastructure project. I was reading one book recently, and when Nitin Gadkari was the chairperson of one national committee, how to ensure that all rural India are well connected with the road connectivity. Now you can see, now any product can reach to the market, to the product. I was just reading 2 days back one initiative started by a well-known family in Gwalior. They started one initiative where the thelawalas who used to sell product locally, but they used to struggle to get raw product. Raw products means suppose they are selling fresh vegetables, but they were not having, like they have to travel like long distance to just purchase product in wholesale, and then they used to sell. So that used to take so much time, so much energy, so much money. Now one startup is helping them, and through that a person from marginalized community, in fact women, are getting benefited from it. So the culture of startup in India, uh, I can just sharing few examples. For example, few years back, there were very few incubation centers across India, very few, especially in IITs, IIM across India. You will find these few institutions who are having some facilities to support startups, especially women-led startup. They used to struggle a lot, but in last 5 to 7 years, through government initiatives like Atal Innovation Mission, through DST, through other agencies, in fact, private organizations, they came up forward. And they are supporting entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs, especially from rural backgrounds, especially from healthcare, especially from agriculture. Right now we are doing one exercise, and I was amazed to see that majority of products were recommended by evaluators were from rural backgrounds. They were more focused on agriculture. So these things are just an example that that India is moving forward, where using its inherent power, where the government is focusing on wealth creation, government is focusing on creativity, innovation, government is focusing on research and development, and on the same time, you can see global exercise like Solar Alliance. I can go and to share so many examples where government is trying to not just having a play card and saying that we are focusing on SDG, but through its action, through its policy, through its interventions, it's trying to achieve the goal mentioned in SDG. Just citing two more examples. Uh, those who are entirely focused on innovation related things. Earlier we used to see, especially in India, I'm not talking about other nation, but here we were more focused on doing some innovations and focusing on how to convert it into a product or services which can help society. But we were very less focused on IPA and patent and all. So in last few years, we started focusing on this aspect, and you can see the impact, especially, I believe, people from academia, especially those who are not very, they were having very good heart and they were innovating things for the welfare, but they started slowly thinking that, we need to not only preserve this IP just for the sake of that we will have a copyright or we will have a right over it, but to support humanity in more organized manner. And the way IP filing is surging in India, the way you can see, especially during the COVID time also, we have seen how through various innovative things, we especially COVID app, we have seen that how this innovation is helping globally. So in India, through various initiatives like in last few years, if you see the Industry 4.0, the government is focusing on this aspect where we want to develop a mindset where people are not only opting to to skilling, reskilling, but also focusing on the global needs. Recently, government started focusing on semiconductor. This aspect was like a very kind of, we were not focusing on in last few years, but this whole thing is happening. Make in India initiatives. So all these things are happening across India, and I'm looking forward to this deliberation. We believe that if we start working together, still there are so many gaps. Number one, still worldwide, India is very open to collaborate, but we have seen such examples where when we thought to reach out to the world for some reasons, we can share so many examples like Param Computer and all, we struggled a lot. But whenever world looks for towards India, that we are struggling or we are thinking for something where you can be like a supporting hand, we never we never say no. So we need to work like a, when we are living in a cosmopolitan world where we are all living like a global citizen, we all have to think together, work together. Recently during G20 summit, we also seen that what are the India's priority, right? And how it is linked with the global priority. So we have to sit together, we have to collaborate together, and these kind of initiatives are adding value to it. Uh, we have to not only think from the current perspective, but also keep in mind that how future need can be addressed with our collaborative efforts. SDG goals are having one limited period. What will be the scene, especially after beyond 2030? So we also need to think about it. And I believe through this efforts, we will get some insightful thoughts and some actionables which we can focus on. And I believe India will have a major say to not only in terms of contribution, but in terms of leading through example. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening me. And I believe
Thank you.
meeting, we will, we all will work together and we will get inspiration to work in a more organized manner.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, sir. Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, sir, I would like to request you, sir, please switch on your camera once again. Yes. Sir, in this whole Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit, sir, we follow the gesture of join hands, sir, for connecting nations. So, sir, would you like to do this, sir? And here, Astara, please click the pic of Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, sir. Sir, please do this gesture, sir, like this. Sir, you have to move hands a little bit up. Sir, hands थोड़े से ऊपर कीजिए. Right, right, sir, right. So, dear Astara, please click the picture. Okay. One more. Sir, Astara said one more picture you need. Yes. Perfectly all right, sir. Great, sir. Great. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, this is Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, sir, from the Ministry of Education, Innovation, Sale. He is the one of the innovation officer, and his endeavors to promote the entrepreneurship, incubation, and the culture of entrepreneurship ecosystem is most admirable one through the Institution Innovation Council. So thank you, dear Astara, for clicking this wonderful photograph. Now, I would like to request Taruna ma'am. Taruna ma'am, please once switch on your camera, ma'am. We would like to love your capture joining us. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we missed her just now. Yes.
Yes, just hold on, ma'am. I am giving you spotlight. Okay, ma'am.
Is
So,
this
dear
the
Astara,
right
please
direction,
be
the right
ready to
side?
capture her. Yes, ma'am. Perfectly all right, ma'am. Perfectly all right. Yes, ma'am. Dear Astara, please capture her screenshot. Done. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Taruna ma'am. Thank you once again.
So much, everybody.
Thank you
May
very
I
much.
please just interject? We have our academic director, Dr. Babita, also. If you can just take a snapshot with her as well. Of course,
Yes.
she'll speak
We will.
later.
Yes,
But thank you for the
yes, ma'am.
opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For the Babita ma'am, I am giving you spotlight, ma'am. Just hold on.
Hello, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please do this screenshot, ma'am. Ma'am, please do this gesture, ma'am. Yes. Dear Astara, please
Yes.
take the screenshot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Babita, can you look? The screen is moving. Yes, exactly. Yes. One more time. I think your screen is moving from you to her. Yes, now I can see her. Okay, great. Well done, ma'am. Dr. Babita, done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So now moving ahead, following the agenda of today's program as VP9, I would like to call our Honorable Dr. Babita ma'am for our inaugural address. Dr. Babita ma'am, are you ready with your inaugural speech?
Thank you, Supriya Pathak, madam. Thank you for inviting me. Good morning, one and all. I want to say something about my Parul University. Building the future together, industry, infrastructure, and innovation at Parul University on behalf of Parul University, a leading private university in Vadodara, Gujarat. The university has 32 institutions that offer 45 UG, PG, diploma, and PhD program. Parul University is recognized by AICT, received NET A++ grade, accredited by NBA, 4 out of 4 rating from Minister of Education, IIC, Government of India. I stand before you today to highlight the vital connection between industry, infrastructure, and fostering the next generation of innovators. We talk about infrastructure. We have unique global learning exposure with international facilities. The university provide top level facilities like individual classrooms and labs for students. The college library also offer the best quality of education. Parul University hosted over 2,500 international students from 68 countries, and it partners with 50 international universities, facilitating exchange programs. Nearly 1,050 students benefit from various exchange programs, and the university has ties with Poland for placement and internship opportunity during and after academic resources. We have a vibrant campus area of 150 acres with indoor and outdoor facilities including football, cricket and hockey field. Our dedication to innovation was showcased recently during our highly successful science exhibition, providing a platform for students to present groundbreaking ideas and innovation. Parallel University not just an educational institute, it's breaking ground for future innovators. We are committed to provide our students with the academic foundation, industry exposure, and resources they need. We have placement and EDC cell. Our training and placement cell features proactive approach to facilitate student placement. Our Parul University, our past student working with the world top companies like Facebook, Amazon, Google, over 500 on campus internship. We have EDC cell. Within our EDC cell, startups are empowered to make an impact and contribute to innovation. Our EDC support startup aiming to create an impact and drive positive change. Recognizing the importance of fostering a culture of innovation, we have also established a state of the art innovation and incubation center. This center provides a joint space for student, researcher, and industry expert to work together on projects that address real world challenges. We invite you, the leaders of today, to join us on this exciting journey. Let's work together to build a future where education, industry, and infrastructure collaborate seamlessly to create a more prosperous and sustainable world. Thank you, Supriya Madam, once again for inviting me. Thank you so much. Over to Supriya Madam.
Thank you, Dr. Babita. Thank you. Mind-blowing speech, ma'am. I am just fascinated with your wisdom of words, ma'am. Thank you very much. So, Dr. Babita Chaube is the academic director of the Parul Institute of Fashion and Design from the Parul University, Indore. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for all your cooperation, for all your support
Sorry for
to make
interruption.
this
Parul
campaign
University
happen.
is situated in Vadodara, not in Indore. Parul University is
Yes,
situated
yes.
in Vadodara. Thank you.
Yes, dear Astara, Parul University is located in a Gujarat, Vadodara, dear. Yes, okay, okay. So now, moving ahead, I would like to invite our next speaker, Give me a moment. Yes. So after the wonderful speeches of the Mrs. Taruna Vasu, Dean Director, PID Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat, and after the wonderful, motivating, inspirational words, the journey of the incubation and entrepreneurship in the whole India, led by Mr. Abhishek Ranjan sir. And after the fascinating speech, after the mesmerizing speech of the Dr. Babita Chaube, the academic director, PID, Parul University, Indore. Now, I would like to call our Honorable Dr. Catanilo and Mendoza, Registrar, Luciana, Philippines from the World Innovators University. So, Dr. Catalino, now the whole virtual stage is yours, sir. You are joining from the land of Philippines. And Mabu, hi, sir. Sir, now the whole virtual stage is yours, sir.
Good afternoon from the Philippines. Good afternoon to any parts of the world. And some are just good morning and good evening. So, I'll be talking about the cooperative concept of which society, community could possibly be one. So, remember that we are talking about sustainable development goals of the United Nations, but we will be talking about how we could possibly collaborate one another and to be united as one. So we can share something, innovative ideas, and also, of course, the technology when it comes to farming. So the concept of cooperative farming is basic when we are talking here of how we could share thoughts and ideas on improving the lives of the people across the world. So please allow me to share my PowerPoint. So
Yes,
to
sir.
be
You
able
are a
to
co-host, sir.
enhance, yeah, to be able to enhance my presentation on the United Access technology called UGAT. UGAT in Philippine is a Filipino word, means roads. Surut has something to do with how a particular tree, plants, or even herbs grows tremendously to a specific purpose. But as human being, we should be grounding ourselves from the roots that we have derived from or came from. It is because it is a way to share some thoughts and ideas on how to improve the lives of the people. So, as your speaker today, and let us think about this first. Serving the people is by serving them with signature, our character. Exactly. That is why we have to develop the values deriving from the culture where we are or we are observing. It is a way to be able to at least grounding the roots for the people to live freely with harmonious relationship with other people across the world. So it is a way to exert effort to be able to establish a quality, the service that we have to be able to share some ideas to other people. So that is why serving people is by serving them with signature. We should be exerting effort to be able to attain certain level of quality, certain level of excellence, and certain level of quality of life. So the objectives of my presentation today comprehend the concept cooperative in the nation building, realize its importance to life-sustaining activities through cooperative spirit, develop an idea on how principles be applied in the real-world scenario. So basically, these objectives could be possibly attained through following a certain concept called UGAT. UGAT means United Grain Access Technology. So basically, the premise of my presentation rooting from the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The idea that I have been developed is based on the existing idea, or it means that it is a way to innovate. It is a way of innovating the principles behind cooperative system. It is not only in the Philippines but across the world. Remember, we are talking of industry. Industry has something to do with the kind of service, product, goods, and ideas could possibly be developed. And also, of course, this industry that contributes something for the growth and development of the world's economy. So this is my particular contribution to the growth and development of the industry by way of innovating the basic principles of, and also of course in line with infrastructure. So remember that an organization will not be possible without the aid and the help of the people, and without the aid and the help of the physical aspect of operating a certain concept, business ideas, or even the technology. So the rationale behind this ugat, the word ugat, is derived from the word from the translation from the English roots, symbolizes the sources of water of any given plant, be it huge, medium, small, or tiny of any kind, be it tree, vegetation, ornamental, medicinal, or grass, to sustain its life. Exactly. So that is why I came up with this idea based on the experience that I have had as part of the members of a certain cooperative. So somewhat like human, this organization will serve as their sources of income through cooperative system, of which can be used as the sources capital to start a new life towards sustainable livelihood programs and activities initiatives. Exactly. When you are doing the cooperative system, you are inviting people to be part of and creating a holistic livelihood programs. So it means that cooperative system really help to improve the life, the quality of life of the people, especially in the remote places, rural areas in most of the countries around the world. To be more specific, third world countries, developing countries, underdeveloped countries, etc. Within most of the developed countries dependent, the highly industrial countries are basically dependent on us, developing countries, underdeveloped countries, and poor countries. Basically, it is because we in the developing countries are trying to sustain the growth and development of our agricultural activities. That is why I came to this idea to be able to at least share some thoughts and ideas for the people to start their own cooperative. And since that cooperative is basically an associations of people who voluntarily came together to meet common social, cultural, and economic needs. Exactly. It is one way for us to foster a camaraderie and a harmonious relationship among humankind. It is for us to develop our community through livelihood activities, livelihood program, livelihood events, and to enhance the quality of life of the people. It is not only to those people who have already made their name in the industry, but for those people who are initiating to sustain the life of the people, be it rich or poor. Another one is sustaining the cultural, meaning we are supposed to be guided with our culture, the way we live, the way we poster traditions and activities based on the ethical standards set by our culture to those people who have already established a what we called standardized behavior among people, and also of course economic. If we will be working together, we will definitely contribute something for the growth of our economic system. And cooperative is a way to be able to at least contribute little by little from organization, from cooperative to cooperative. So the Ugat Agricultural Cooperative will serve as the driving force for the people of the Philippines to augment the livelihood activities of the people, especially in the agricultural areas, following the social entrepreneurship concept by CNM to 2022. Basically, this is my own concept based on research, based on my observation, and based on what I have experienced immersed with these people in the agricultural areas. So it means that it's not only in the Philippines but across the world. Once that this particular concept has been applied and developed to a certain level for a certain organization to grow tremendously. And this will be the GATT logo that will definitely be accepted across the Philippines. So this is the GATT model that I have been developed last year. The GATT or roots are basically using the word united, green, access, and technology, meaning the united green access to technology. It means that technology could be possibly applied, applying and mixing the principles of the old and traditional practices of the people, and also, of course, the modern practices of the modern principles that we could share to be able to enhance still one way of innovating the practices of the farming industry. When we are talking of united, this means people will create harmonious community in environment through cooperative system, created and initiated by unestablished group of intellects, the people who have conducted intensive research to be able to come up with a technology that could be possibly applied to their area of responsibility, and creating a sound, sustainable yet profitable institutions with, to, and for the community in the Philippines in other countries. Green means signifying the entire environment of which place is composed of the agricultural lands where people are initially living and farming as their sources of income that will eventually change their attitude, behavior towards working, living, and engaging into decisive and progressive modern farming. That's exactly the main purpose why we have to establish this kind of concept and for the people to still enrich their own concept, mixing the traditional and the advanced. Access means refers to the process of bringing the new technology to the people, paving the old tradition and practices in farming, giving them the opportunity to earn more than what they usually expect to attain, higher than the traditional break-even way of farming. Exactly. So that is why we have to introduce new way of doing the farming. It could either be tilling the lands, planting crops, fishing, poultry, cattle raising, etc. So technology implies the holistic approach of modern farming from the idea formulation, teaching and learning, output research and publication, and the applications and utilizations of modernized strategies in farming, coupled with the old systems of formulating traditional organic fertilizer. That's exactly what we need to be able to contribute and develop our Mother Earth. So remember that we have only one Earth to live, and that is a contribution to be able to sustain, not to break the what we call beauty of the nature. So the vision of this particular concept to be the hallmark of excellence for the greener cooperative in the Philippines and eventually of the whole world. So the mission is based on the acronym Occupied. So I called it Occupied Model of CNM 2023. What we talked of occupied, so so guided with our vision, the Ugat Agriculture Cooperative will, from the word itself, occupied, observe what is the best ethical way of serving people through cooperative way. So when we are talking of ethical way, we are following the standards set by a certain community, more specifically, the laws or the prevailing laws in relations to doing business or doing the activities in serving the people. So continuously serve the community with pride and honor through research and publication. Exactly. And this is a very good platform for us to share thoughts and ideas to other people across the world. In that it's also the same principle behind informing the greater public. So contribute to the growth and development of its employees holistically, which include its members. It is because we cannot do anything if the general public will definitely not approve any idea that you want to implement. So uplift the quality of life of its membership through training and development programs. So it is not just giving the technology by principle, but we have to train them on how to apply the idea or the technology that we have developed. More specifically on how to execute guidelines, policies, and procedures. Facilitate the participation to the government programs and projects by way of creating job opportunities. And this is a very good avenue for all of us, members of our society, to be members of a certain cooperative. In that way, we could possibly develop ideas on improving the values, the attitude, and the behavior of the people, leading towards attaining a certain goals and objectives for their own lives. Induce the culture of savings among the stakeholders, and exactly what we really impart through training and development, through education. It is one way to identify their capacity or boosting their capacity to be able to save a bit for their futures. So endear the spirit of cooperative system among its members in creating character within. So it means that it is not just the values that we have to develop, but also, of course, the attitude and the behavior towards camaraderie among its membership. Develop a culture of excellence through proper communication, cooperation, collaboration, coordination, compassion, commitment among its stakeholders. Take note of the 6 C's, of which very effective as what I have delivered in 2022. It has had something to do with the 6 C's of management that affects the entire industry, that affects the entire organization, of which positively attaining goals and objective of the organization. And that is also the same thing when it comes to implementing and observing the cooperative spirit. So the objective could possibly be developed through crafted model of CNM. So what does it mean by crafted as a model? Crafted means create and establish a name in the cooperative industry in 2 years' time. So this is immediate. It is because we are supposed to immediately change the lifestyle of the people, especially to those who are experiencing poverty. To those people sometimes that they just simply eat once a day or sometimes twice a week. Reach the 200 membership for the first year of operation. This is very ideal to a specific cooperative in a specific place. But when we are talking here of reaching a certain membership, it is not only 200. It is not only 2 years time, but it is somewhat like a long-term project. It is not that immediate when it comes to implementation because you have to totally convince the people to be part of the member. So that is why that is what among the functions of those membership committee, to those people who have experience, change their life to a certain level of economy or economic level, cultural level, and spiritual level, sometimes personal level. So establish a 50% ROI in just 2 years' time. So imagine if we will be part of the membership of a certain cooperative, we could possibly attain a certain level of income, of which financial freedom will definitely be experienced by its membership. So acquire cooperative property from the housing of a center in 2 years' time. Exactly. That is also, remember, it is not just the concept. It is not just the organization. It is not just the membership, but also, of course, one among the epitome of a good activities of a certain cooperative is a building property, etc. So that is why when there is a hugeness or increasing its membership tremendously to a certain level, to a certain number, to a certain hugeness of its membership, definitely they will look up to you because of your capital, physical capital. Target is set in regional cooperative federation directorship after the first year of operation in the international basically. Effectively standardize the operation procedures and system are in place for the first year of operation, meaning these objectives are very attainable if and only if there is a standardized and systematic way of operating the cooperative. Develop a strategic planning and development center for entire membership to cater their agricultural needs, such as planning, organizing, leading, and controlling of programs and activities in relation to farming. Because it is not just tilling the land. We should be doing the planning when to plant a certain crop, especially seasonal crop. So, as a conclusion, the materialization of the concept lies on the final decision of the incorporators who initiated the research project to establish an agricultural cooperative in the Philippines. In that way, we could contribute something for the growth and development of our economy or our economic level. So, it is also a way to share some thoughts to other parts of the world. And for that, I would like to say thank you very much for inviting me again to be part of this wonderful presentation of the Witty Gossip and the GSPD. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Can you please?
I hope you learned something today from my
A lot.
presentation.
A lot, sir. A lot. So many, so
So,
many.
so
Okay.
could you please stop sharing? Yes. Now do this, sir. So now please do this again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Has Sarah done?
Yes, done. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.
You too. Amazing
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now, moving ahead, I would like to call our next guest speaker for the today's session. Just give me a time. Give me a minute. Okay. Yes. So our next guest speaker is Jana Barkin from the land of Germany. Dear Jana is the coach, facilitator, consultancy, and advisory, and he is the CEO and the owner of S2B Connected Business. So, dear Jana, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you very well.
I can see your beautiful face now. I am giving you spotlight, dear. Yes. Now the whole virtual stage is yours, Jana. Please proceed and please address the Sustainable Development Goal 9, dear.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and it's truly a privilege to have this platform to discuss a topic like this to my heart. Yeah, Sustainable Development Goal 9, which calls for industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and it's so important. And based on my background, it's really something where I give all my power the last 7 years with S2B Connected to move forward into this direction. But at first, I would also to extend a heartfelt thank you to you, to the Witty Gossip Association, to providing such a kind of nice forum where important conversation can take place yeah, and the ideas can be exchanged freely. And this I really enjoy, and I really appreciate to be here. Your commitment to fostering dialogue and promoting awareness and crucial issues is commendable, and I'm humbled to be part of today's discussion. To all the other speakers as well, sharing all the insights they do have. So with over 20 years of experience in establishing leading edge technologies for business and facilitating the adoption, I have witnessed this firsthand the transformative power of innovation. However, I have also come to understand that innovation alone is not enough. It is the case of education and the perspective we give to people that truly forces adoption and drive meaningful changes. So I can innovate as much as possible I like from a single point of view if I not involve the community to get this adoption, because innovation alone is not sustainable. Yeah? We need a sustainable environment that people can really understand what does it mean to them, give them opportunities to learn, give them opportunity to touch, and to understand what is the impact out of it. In this context, I'm proud to introduce you at the Learn, Train, and Adopt as my training approach and program, where also being here in Munich and the university, where I'm teaching my students about the adoption of new technologies in the matter of based on sustainable implementation strategies. Because it's also, we have also to save our resources, financial resources, people resources, environmental resources, and to understand at first the technology, how it works, then you can properly adopt this. So the program is dedicated to driving innovation through education and hands-on experiences in emerging technologies. Our aim is to address the following key objectives. I would just like to point out very shortly. Promoting innovation is by exposing students to new technologies through hands-on experience for foster innovation. We encourage them to explore real-world applications of these technologies in infrastructure development, such as renewable energy system, smart transportation, or sustainable construction materials. And even though this year we have the Sustainable Development Goals as the hottest topic, where my students have to find use cases for, they have to develop this based on the technologies we are teaching. It's about blockchain, it's RPA, it's integration, and so on. The part also of my trainings are always platforms they are established on the market. So I am also not establishing just a new technology, a new platform. I am reusing them. They are already there on the market to use this, also these resources. And even though these companies are very proud to support such kind of initiatives of education to create up the skill in the right manner. Building skills for the future is one of the next topics, was also the reason why I started to establish S2B Connected. Equipping students with the knowledge and skills to navigate emerging technologies lays a solid foundation to them to make informed decisions. Our training programs empowers them to adapt to evolving industry trends and contribute to the development of sustainable infrastructure solutions. So, and this is not just only this, we also encourage critical thinking, through practical exercises, real-world examples. We encourage students to think critical about the impact of technology on infrastructure and society as well. By understanding the interconnectedness of various systems, they can make qualified decisions that prioritize sustainability and resilience. So we are also talking about ethical aspects in our trainings, because it's very important to understand where we are coming from, what does it mean, which fears people are creating. So we are all speaking about the VUCA world so far. VUCA, what does it mean to us? A lot of uncertainty we don't know, we have to deal with. We have to find flexibility, and this is also happening through diversity. So my student programs, I also try to bring them really to work in teams and not alone. So we are a community of a lot of people with a lot of skills we do have. Everybody is an expert in his matter to bring them together with common forces to develop something great together. And I'm also not interested in to train the students to make single decisions. They take decisions together and they rely as a team together the overall semester to bring something nice out of the training on the end. So this is the reason in fostering collaboration. I see it as very, very important to have also the capability to understand different needs in this world, different needs in our communities. And I don't want to be so big, so global. Even it's very important. We are here in a global platform. We have all these issues also in our local environment, because we don't have any more, I would say, the Germans, and we have the Indians or whatever. We are a big community, and this gives us also so much power with all the different cultures in one team together to leverage these global challenges we have to face. Collaborative projects and group activities within our training promote teamwork and collaboration, mirroring the interdisciplinarity approach, need to address complex infrastructure challenges, taking also even responsibility for each other and taking responsibility together to solve a problem they have decided by their own. I don't give them the problem. They have to find the problem by their own and then to develop. I only provide them the coaching and the training around that they have good knowledge, the basics, the foundation. The rest is completely done by themselves. And it's going and ending up in a pitch session where they pitch the best ideas they have and they get a nomination on the end. This is where I'm also very, and you maybe can see, I'm excited about this because it gives me also a lot of power to see all these new ideas and also in which kind of short time these people are able to adopt this technology with 15 hours of training, of knowledge transfer, setting the base and then learning by adoption. So we also emphasize the importance of cross-sector partnerships and driving innovation, implementing sustainable infrastructure projects. So as I said before, I'm not establishing just a new platform or develop new technology, whatever. Sometimes I'm the adopter of new technologies. There are much more people, they are much more intelligent as me, or they have the power, and they have the energy, they have the money or whatever. So to bring this together, and they are happy to support such initiatives. Try and ask them what they can give you from companies they have already and you can use. Empower is also a good marketing concept for them to do this. Of course, we have also to leverage this. It's not just only social and we give everything for free. It's also a marketing to leverage on services. Services are available and services needs to be also paid so that everybody has his income on the end. So empowering future leaders by providing students with their first hands-on experience with emerging technology, we are nurturing the next generation of leaders in innovation and infrastructure development. Also, if we did talk about ethical aspects, what is with the older generation, and it's more a topic in the so-called development world, on the Western world, as maybe in your world, but there's a lot of now obstacles coming up because the baby boomer generation will go to retirement. What happened in the organization? So, and then we answer this with technology, but how much technology will help not supporting the social aspects? So, and thank you also for this kind of tip of the news speech of our mentor Esther in the morning about Germany called the Sunday free for robots. Okay, it's a good idea. I think we will see what happens, but in the hospitals, I think no one wants to have the robot isn't working anymore at the end. And but it's
of course, if Sundays robots are off, human are off, hospital will be in disastrous state.
But you know what I would really like to would see is the machine tax, to fostering machine income tax. So as we do it as people, we pay taxes. And we do it by chance, and we are proud to do this to support our government, say it in this way. So why not the machine and the companies have a loyalty to your base grounds, to your home ground, and to this continent as well, and also to this world, and pay a tax for this when they are using such technology, so that everybody has an opportunity. And we can have maybe a common income or whatever. So we encourage them to apply their skills and knowledge to address real-world challenges, instilling a sense of responsibility towards achieving SDG 9 and creating a more sustainable future. And sustainability doesn't mean just only new technologies. We have a lot of old one, and the old one has also a good reason why they are there. They are also, I would say, efficient. They are interested. They are streamlined. They are optimized until the end already. So why not? Why to displace every old technology? No, it's no need. We have to educate that we can connect the best to a better solution on the end. So today, as we stand on the brink of a new era, the need for innovate solutions has never been more pressing. So innovation means also, why not changing old solution to a newer way of use, and to reuse technology, to also reuse and also sustain investments. With Learn, Train, Adopt, we are not only preparing individuals for the challenges of tomorrow, we are equipping them with the tools and mindset to shape the future they want to see. So let us join hands and embark on this journey together. Let us harness the power of education and innovation to build a more sustainable, prosperous, and equitable world for all. And I would like to say thank you so much again. I extend my deepest gratitude to Vedic Gossip Association for this opportunity to share my vision and our commitment to sustainable development. Thank you so much.
Yeah, your hand.
Bravo. Yes. Thank you,
Thank
dear. Thank you. And say my warm greetings to Venkat. Actually, Venkat, one of the person who actually introduced us, right, dear? Right. So say greetings, my warm greetings to Venkat also. And dear, I am humbly honored to associate with you on this platform of the Vedic Gossip Association. See, in the tagline of the Vedic Gossip Association, there is a line that great minds discuss ideas. So yes, with this thought that we have the great minds, we are the intellectual persons. We are today hosting the day 9 dedicated to the Sustainable Development Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. And dear, your speech is really, really motivating and inspiring us for all the future entrepreneurs of around the corner of the world, dear. So thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Dear, would you like to do this?
Sure.
Yeah. Dear, a little bit up. Dear, little bit up, dear.
So?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Well
yes.
done.
Please smile.
Well done. Well done. Beautiful.
Done. Well done. Well done, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. So I would like to request each and everyone present here, please switch on your camera. Dear Nicholas, please switch on your camera. Dr. Anjum, please switch on your camera. Dr. Mandeep Gill, Dr. Prem Kumar, and my dear friend Laura, thank you very much for joining us from the land of Romania. Thank you, dear. I am humbled to see you. It's a really great honor to see you here again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ivane, Klashvil, yeah, please switch on your camera. Tamar, are you there? Yes, Tamar.
Yes, of course. Hello.
Yes, you are with your students. Yeah, great, dear, great. So let's do the joining hands together. Dr. Anjum Qureshi, dear Rastara, please coordinate with Dr. Anjum, ma'am. Dr. Anjum, please switch on your camera, dear. Anjum, ma'am, is there
Dr.
any
Anjum, maybe she's in the class or something. Yeah.
Okay. So let's together we can do joining hands gesture.
Yeah, she's here, Dr. Anjum. Okay, let's have a short twice.
Yes. Okay. That's great.
Ma'am Tamar, maybe you can put up your
yes.
Yes, we missed that just now. Christina, maybe okay, well, you can adjust your screen lower a bit so that you can see more part. Okay, dear, done. Done. Fantastic.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes. So now, moving ahead, I would like to call our another guest speaker. Just hold on. I am setting the screens. Yes. Okay. So now, moving ahead, I would like to call our another guest speaker from the land of Georgia. Dear Tamar, are you ready with your presentation?
Of course. Now
Yes,
I
yes,
will share my screen.
Yes. So Tamar, you are a co-host already.
So that is just fine. Sorry, I'm trying.
No issue, dear.
Screen. Oh, screen.
Your screen having some issue. Please let me know what is the problem, dear. You have to click on window tape, dear. Where is your presentation is open? Yes, it's starting sharing screen. Yes, okay, that's great.
Okay.
Yes, it's a presentation, right? Please open. Okay.
To begin with, I would like to thank you, Dr. Supriya, for your tireless efforts, your wisdom, and the positive impact you have made on our lives. Your kindness, generosity, and leadership have touched our hearts, and we are immensely grateful. May this moment be a stepping stone to even greater heights. With respect and admiration, Tamar Talashvili from country of Georgia. Now I will share my presentation, SDG 9 Innovations in Class. SDG 9 aims to achieve the following goals. Build a resilient infrastructure, creating infrastructure systems that can withstand disasters and support economic development and human well-being, promote sustainable industrialization, encouraging industries that are environmentally friendly, socially inclusive, and economically viable, foster innovation, facilitating research, technical advancements, and creative solutions to address global challenges. Sorry, I will change my... What is AI? Artificial intelligence refers to the ability of a digital computer or computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligent beings. These tasks include reasoning, discovering meaning, and learning from past experiences. Since the advent of digital computers in the 1940s, it has been demonstrated that they can be programmed to carry out complex tasks such as proving mathematical theorems or playing chess with great proficiency. However, despite advances in computer processing, as well as in speed and memory capacity, there are still no programs that can match the full flexibility of human intelligence across a wide range of domains or tasks requiring extensive everyday knowledge. Benefits of AI in education. AI has a potential to revolutionize education by enhancing learning experiences, empowering educators, and transforming traditional teaching methods. Let's explore some of the key benefits of AI in education. Personalization. AI enables personalized learning experiences tailored to individual students' needs. By analyzing student data, AI can adapt content, pace, and difficulty levels to match each learner's abilities and preferences. Tutoring and support. AI powered chatbots and virtual assistants provide instant support to students outside the classroom. These tools can answer questions, offer explanations, and provide one-on-one assistance, enhancing student learning. Quick responses. AI reduces response time for student queries. Instead of waiting days for answers, students can receive quick and accurate responses, improving their overall learning experience. Universal access. AI-powered tools make learning accessible anytime and anywhere. Students can access educational content regardless of their location or time zone. Enhanced engagement. AI can create interactive learning environments throughout gamification, adaptive learning platforms, and multimedia content. Engaged students are more likely to succeed and retain knowledge. Efficient management. AI streamlines administrative tasks such as record keeping, scheduling, and resource allocation, allowing educators to focus on teaching. AI tools in class. Acknowledge its existence. Educators should acknowledge the existence of generative AI tools like ChatGPT. These tools are already being used by students, so it's essential to address them openly. Guidance on responsible use is crucial. Students need to understand how to engage with AI tools while maintaining integrity. Engage with AI alongside students. Whenever possible, interact with AI tools in person with your students. If not, share AI-generated responses during class discussions. Encourage students to analyze and critique these outputs. Alternatively, have students experiment with AI technology at home, document their experiences, and share them with the class. Practical implementations, virtual tutors and chatbots. AI-powered virtual tutors can answer queries, explain concepts, and provide additional resources. Chatbots can handle routine administrative tasks, freeing up educators' time. Data analytics for students perform. AI can analyze student data to identify, predict performance, and recommend interventions. Educators can use this information to teaching strategies. Practical implementations. automated grading and feedback. AI can assist educators by automatically grading assignments and providing feedback. Tools like Turnitin can check for plagiarism, while others can evaluate essays and coding assignments. Personalized learning paths. AI algorithms can tailor learning experiences based on individual student needs. Adaptive learning platforms adjust content difficulty, pacing, practice experiences to match each student's progress. Real-world examples: virtual labs, simulate experiments using AI, adaptive learning platforms, personalized content based on student progress. Future directions: ethical AI education, teach responsible AI usage, collaboration, foster partnerships between educators and AI developers. Challenges and concerns: academic integrity, bias and accuracy, ethical considerations. On balance, AI is a powerful tool. Let us embrace it thoughtfully and challenge, dance with robots, not against them. Thank you.
Wonderful, dear Tama, wonderful. Yes, we believe that AI is a powerful tool. And of course, we have to use it carefully and more efficiently to make this world sustainable one. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Dear, would you like to do this?
Yeah. Yes. Need to spotlight her. Let me see, speaker. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. 1 minute. Again, please. Yes.
Yes.
Great. Done. Thank you.
Thank you, Taba. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Yes.
Pleasure.
So, yes, dear. Okay. So now, moving ahead, I would like to request our our students from the land of Georgia. Are they ready? Dear Tamar? Yes. Okay.
Of course.
So
we'll start now. Dr. Supriya will just prepare. Okay. Takes a little time.
Okay, that's very good. So it's the Ivane class 12. Yes? Dear Tamar, please pronounce the name of... Okay, Ivane Talashvili, right. Okay, that's great.
AI in class, SDG 9, Innovations. SDG 9 Innovations, Sustainable Development Goal 9 focuses on 3 critical aspects of sustainable development: infrastructure, industry, and innovation. Let's delve into each of these components. Build resilient infrastructure. The goal is to develop a quality, reliable, sustainable, and resilient infrastructure. This includes both regional and transport infrastructure. The aim is to support economic development and enhance human well-being. What is AI? Artificial intelligence refers to the theory and development of computer systems. capable of performing tasks that historically required human intelligence. These tasks include recognizing speech, making decisions, and identifying patterns. Reasoning, meaning, discovery, and learning from past experiences. Since the advent of the digital computers in the 1940s, great progress has been made in programming them to perform complex tasks. However, despite advances in processing, programming them to perform speed and memory capacity, no program has yet achieved the full flexibility and wide-ranging knowledge of a human intelligence. In summary, AI represents the ability of computers or computer-controlled robots to exhibit intelligent behavior, or even if it is limited in scope compared to human cognition. AI in class. Artificial intelligence in classroom holds immense potential to transform the way students learn and teachers teach. Let's explore some aspects of integrating AI in educational settings. Personalized learning experience. AI algorithms can provide customized feedback and recommendations to students. Efficiency for teachers. AI tools can automate repetitive tasks for educators, allowing them and focus more on teaching and student interaction. Share my experience of using AI. Here are some examples. AI can make avatars. AI can write rhymes. AI can make logos. AI can to do the sums. AI can write information. AI knows all languages. How is hello in Georgian? In Georgian, the word for hello is gamarjoba. In Georgian, the word for goodbye is nahuamdis. AI knows all news. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Ivan. Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. So, he is our little future entrepreneur from the land of Georgia. Yes, Ivan,
Thanks.
do this.
That's so kind of you.
That's great. Excellent and bravo, Ivan, from the Christiana, our mentor.
One more time.
Written in the chat box.
Yes, one more time, please. Yes. I have to highlight you first. Yes, great.
Please smile.
Done. Thanks, dear. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great, dear. Great. So, dear Tamar, after one more presentation, we will take your another student, Nicholas, right?
Yeah. Yes. Nicholas Dermelashvili will present.
Yes. Okay. So, after one more presentation, we will invite Nicholas here, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So, Dr. Anjum Qureshi, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Anjum?
Yes, I am there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes. So, ma'am, you are already co-host. So, Dr. Anjum Qureshi, thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. Now, ma'am, whole virtual stage is your, ma'am. Please introduce yourself and please go ahead with your presentation to address the Sustainable Development Goal 9, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
The greetings to everyone. I'm Dr. Ankit Qureshi, Assistant Professor, the Department of Electronics and Navigation at Parul Research and Technology, Chandrapur. I would like to thank the whole team of the Degosa Parul University for this wonderful opportunity, and also Professor Dr. Esther Mala, Dr. Sophia Pathak for this wonderful opportunity to present my views on the today's topic, Sustainable Development Goal number 9, Industry Innovation and Infrastructure. We're here when we talk about industry, when we talk about innovation, yeah, those are all interrelated to industry. Growing up of industry is not possible without innovation, and without innovation and without the infrastructure, we can't be talking about innovation and industrial development. So these are some of the factors that are driving the growth of industries in India. First is the e-commerce boom, because we know that today everything is available online. Where with the digital transformation, we can see that all the things that we want to have, any kind of product that you want to have, you will be finding it on the online platform. So the e-commerce boom has provided a very good market for the products and services. Because when there are industries, when there are a number of products that are being manufactured, so we need a market for them. So the e-commerce platforms or online shopping websites that we normally call, so this has provided a great scope for the growth of the industries and the products. Then the growing middle class population. The middle class population here, we can say the purchasing power, the standard of living has increased. For the growing middle class, and in India, a greater population is living in this class. So when the purchasing power of the people increase, when they are able to have more and more new products, of course, there will be growth of industry, there will be demand for the products but increase. And then the improved infrastructure. So this is what we should mainly concentrate, because it is not about the industries where they come up with their new products, but we also need an infrastructure. We need proper not infrastructure here. We are not we cannot say the infrastructure is limited to the offices that we are having, or some kind of buildings, or some kind of machinery that will be required for the industries. But we also need connections. Connections, there's not the internet connection, but we need the connections to the roads, we need proper offices, we need proper buildings for it. So yes, the improved infrastructure is equally important. Then the technological advancement, the technology is advancing. A number of technologies, a number of new technologies that are emerging every day. In fact, the most not technology, or the most buzzword in the technological era is artificial intelligence, where sometimes the people just fear that due to artificial intelligence, everything is coming to a standstill, the people are going to lose their jobs and all. But that is not going to actually happen. Because what I feel is when we are talking about jobs and all, we don't need to fear about the technology, but we need to upgrade our resource according to the technological advancements that are going on. So years ago, there are a lot of technological advancements. There was automation has come up everywhere. So with the automation, with the and there are a lot of advancements. The production is going at a far faster rate. So yes, both the industries are going. And then there the government initiatives, because the government initiatives, they have some policies for the industries. And along with that, when we are talking about industries, the capital investments plays a great role. So there are the governments which the initiatives which provide loans to the small scale and the medium scale industries, and there are many initiatives which have promoted the growth of small scale and the medium scale industries as well. And especially in India, when we are talking about the self-led India, when we are trying going for initiatives with the vocal for local, so all these initiatives have helped the local industries to grow, and that is a very great thing that is happening. The next factor is urbanization, where the number of people living in the urban areas is increasing. The people are moving towards the cities or the metropolitan areas for jobs or for business opportunities, for education opportunities. So even this has helped with the growth of the industries, and we know that yes, most of the industries are located in the urban areas in India. And the next factor is the increased consumer awareness, where the consumer now they are aware of what they want, especially because of the awareness that is going on through the internet that we have. There, we just type anything on the Google and get information about it. So the consumers are aware, and so they are able to able to convey what they want. And with the help of this, the industries, when they collect all this information, they are able to come up with the new products that are able to satisfy the consumer. So, as I said earlier, for the industrialization, innovation is equally important. So, this is the first theory we can say that innovation it will lead to industrialization, and industrialization will have an impact on the employment, and then there will be a digital transformation that will take place. So, the first one is innovation. Yes, the companies have to come up with new products. So, when we have to come up with new products, so there should be a lot of innovative ideas that should be coming up from the people working with them. And those new ideas, they actually come from the consumer itself because the industries try to have so views by which they know to try to know about the feedback of the consumers, and they try to improve themselves. And because when we come up with a new product, there can be some kind of problem because a company comes with a product to fulfill one of the needs, but when it tries to do that, there will be some kind of other problems that may be arising. So to come up with the problems to solve these problems, that is a very great thing. Because in our college, when we talk about, we have come up with the same local solutions to local problems, and we are encouraging the students to solve the local problems because in the place where I live, yes, we are though it is an industrialized area, but we are trying to fight with the problems of pollution. We are trying to fight with the problems of local solutions. So the students are continuously coming up with new ideas to help us with this. Then we need to adopt a new technology because this is the technologies that are coming up that has a very great role to play in the industrialization. Because when we come up with the new, when we use these technologies, obviously we can be coming up with new machinery. Like for the handicraft sector, to see in India, there are many sectors, many small industries where when they try to adopt some new machines, where earlier they used to rely only on handwork, but yes, nowadays when they are adopting some kind of mechanization, so they have observed that their production increases, and once their production increases, the cost of the product decreases. So, with the help of this, they are able to sell more products because especially the rural areas when they were relying only on the handicrafts that they work only through hand. So this was a problem which they noticed. So yes, we should be adopting new technologies, and not only in the manufacturing side, but if we are adopting the technologies at least to publicize your process, even that will help a lot. Then, when we talk about this, when it will also have an impact on the employment because it leads to the creation of new jobs, especially in the technical sector. And then when there are new jobs are being created, it will also lead to the displacement of workers in other sectors. Because if we talk about an industry, even if it is for example, if we take even if it's a textile industry, so it is not that we need only textile engineers, but there are so many machineries that are going on, and especially now when we are working everywhere, we are working with the help of software. We need people from every sector. We need people who will be knowing about the electrical maintenance. We need people who will be knowing about software maintenance. So everything is to be, it needs to collaborate and we need to work. And the fourth thing, where the companies are now working on how we can be using the digital technologies to transform our models, our products, and services. So yes, digital transformation is very important, and we need to know about the new technologies. In fact, if we see a technology like Internet of Things, we can see it is just spread widely. If it is education, it is agriculture, it is smart homes, it is even in satellite technology, even healthcare. So everywhere this technology is being used. So we need to know how a particular technology it can be mixed up with the other. And so here, what I think is at the college level or at the school level, we should be able to encourage multidisciplinary approaches to the education. So one of the solutions, because we are getting most of the manpower that we will be getting for the industries, we will be getting the youngsters. And these youngsters now, they are studying in the schools and colleges. So one of the things that is essential at this stage is to bridge the gap between the academia and the industry. Because if we see the technology, due to the technological advancement, the industries are advancing at a very faster rate. But the syllabus that we are having in the academics is not at the par with the industry. The syllabus that requires, at least in India, if you speak, it requires a very lengthy process to change the syllabus. So we cannot change the whole syllabus that we are having, but still there can be a number of initiatives that can be taken at the institute level, at the college level, or at the university level by which we can bridge this gap. So if we bridge the gap between the academia and the industry, then when we talk about like achieving the SDG that we can be doing, and this I will be explaining in the next year. These are the few steps that as an educator where we can play, the educators can play a great role in bridging the gap between the academia and the industry. So here are the first things that we talk about. So if we want to develop the students, so first the step is developing the faculty. This faculty development is very important because when the faculties they know what all is happening in industry and what are the requirements of industry. In fact, like a few for a few months, even I was a training and placement officer. So being a training and placement officer, I realized that what actually the industry wants we are running behind students, training them for some software. But now, if you see the industry, they don't require that software, but they are talking about some advanced skills. So they are saying, okay, ma'am, we require students with so and so skills. So the faculty should know about what are the requirements of industry. Whether it is a core industry, whether it is a hospitality industry, whether it is a software industry, so whatever the industry that we are having, the faculty should be knowing the requirements of the industry. And for that, along with the students, the faculty should be provided an opportunity to visit the industry. And it should not be limited to a one-day visit. It should be they should be given a period of time, some 1 week or 2 weeks, where they can go and see what how the industry is progressing and what are the requirements. Well, like if I am from an electronics engineering team, so I can be visiting some of the industries related to electronics engineering, and I can be knowing how or what I should be telling the students, or how should I be developing the students where the technology actually is. So, in the faculty, according to our field, we try to go in industries and we try to know it. We can be attending workshops, we can be attending strength and training programs, we can be writing, and based on that, we can be writing our resource paper to share our knowledge with the world. So this is the very first step. The second is the industrial visit. So we should be encouraging the students to have industrial visits. We can be having MOUs with the industries. We can be having collaboration with the industries. The students can go and visit the industry, and along with that, because they should be also they should also try to know what are the problems in the industry. And there comes the role of internship. Because internships, when this concept was introduced a few years ago in our university, so the people were actually confused between in-plant training and internship. So now I think we have to have more research on this term, and this confusion between what is a training and what is an internship, this should be removed. Internship is actually a practical experience where we are not only trying to know about the industry, but where we also try to work. So, then in many of the industries, internships have been made compulsory. like for the first year, second year, third year, where in engineering we have 1 month internship is compulsory for the students. That in the final year they can be going for 6 months internship in the final semester. Because and this internship, especially when they go for such a long period, industrial visit, they go to the industry just for a 1 day or 2 day visit. That is a very short term. So there, 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, they are just enough to know about that plant, depending upon the size of the industry. Some 2 days, 3 days, it is just enough to know how this plant is working. But actually, if we want to work there and we want to now know the corporate culture, the internship will work. In fact, internship, it will also help the students to explore themselves, to explore the job opportunities. So internship should be made compulsory, and we should encourage the students to go for internship. And for that, the college support is equally essential. So the colleges should be helping the students in identifying the industries according to the interest of the students and according to their stream of study. And the next and the very important step is once we know, like if we are going for an industrial visit or if we're going for an internship, we know what are the actual problems of the industry. So, with the help of that, by identifying the problems, so the students should come up with a solution. And this solution they should be implementing with the help of the startup. And for implementing the startups, the colleges should be having incubation centers where the students can come up with the solutions. They can be and that solutions not be just the solutions, but they should be having the solutions in the form of startups where they can take it ahead and grow up into entrepreneurs. Because now it is not the time when the students should be encouraged only to search for jobs, but they should be instead of job seekers, they should be encouraged to become job givers. And the startups and incubation centers should be encouraged. And there are a number of policies by giving by the government which actually help the students and also the educational institutions to come up with the incubation centers. So the student, whatever the solution the students are thinking, okay, this industry is facing fluencer problem. For example, is the industry is running a machine, but they find that after a certain time the machine gets heated up and they have to stop it. So how they can avoid the heating of that machine or excess heating of that machine? So this is a solution which a student can come up with. So and if the student is provided to form a small attachment or a small solution through some kind of technical product or some kind of software by which the heating of the machine can be avoided or it can be extended. So that can be a startup. That the solution itself can become a startup. So next is that the students should be encouraged for the startup where in the future they can also expand it to become a very good one. So these are the few steps which I think as an educator we should be promoting and the educational institutions so that the younger generation who are now in schools and in colleges they can come forward in the next few years to support the industrial growth and as we talked, if we support this innovation because the startups are and the incubation centers are the place where we are actually supporting innovation. So if this innovations are, if we allow this innovation, if we give more opportunities for the students, if we give them more trainings, if we help them in developing their critical thinking and creative thinking skills, so obviously we can be supporting the industries and we can be achieving the goal as it is the 9 where we want to have industry, where we are talking about industry innovation and infrastructure. So this is all what I had from my side. This is my short presentation. Thank you very much.
Yes, dear Dr. Anjum, I believe that yes, India is doing a lot to promote the culture of the entrepreneurship. And just a day before yesterday, uh, I actually in this conference told that yes, in India we are believing that we have to focus on the job creations, not the job stealing. So the whole team of the institution innovation councils Actually, in the
Yes.
Ministry of Education, yes, in the Ministry of
Yeah.
Education, Government of India, there is an initiative which name is Institution Innovation Council, and
Yes.
under
Yes.
the innovation of Ministry of Education, we are
Yes.
doing, we are creating lots of efforts to make the entrepreneurs, to support the entrepreneurs,
Yes.
and we are doing an incredible job in India to support the culture of the entrepreneurship ecosystem. And I am very proud and I am very humble, very honored that in my Oriental University Indore, I am one of the president of Institution Innovation Council, Oriental University Indore. And under my leadership, Vice Chancellor, and along with the whole team of Oriental University Indore, actually, we have made 8 institution innovation councils in the different higher education institute. So the whole day 9 is dedicated to the SDG 9 industry innovation and infrastructure, and I believe, I firmly believe that the contribution of Indian future entrepreneurs are tremendously remarkable one. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. In your
Yeah.
presentation, we actually loved all facts, all figures related to the Indian government steps towards the entrepreneurship. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Yeah.
much,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Yes, ma'am, and I am also like a member of the Institute
Yes, ma'am.
Innovation Council at my college, and also the convener for National Innovation and Startup Policies. And one of our group of
Uh-huh.
students, they will be coming up with their own startup in the next week itself. They are launching a startup. So this is
Oh,
what we are also trying to do at our college level. We are encouraging the students to start up.
uh-huh. That's
Well,
great, ma'am. That's great. Ma'am, please do this one.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes. Great, ma'am. Great.
Thank you.
Great picture I
great.
have. Yes, in this global platform, this joining hands means we believe in connecting nations. We are moving ahead towards the sustainable world. In this ultra modern business world, we also believe that yes, we have to make a peaceful world. We need AI. I agree. We need artificial intelligence, but definitely we need also a more sustainable and more peaceful world. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Anjum. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, moving ahead, I would like to invite our next speaker from the Parul University, from the Parul Institute of Design, Mr. Prem Kumar. Mr. Prem Kumar, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, sir. So I'm making your co-host. Yes, sir. You are a co-host now. So now the whole virtual stage is yours. So please introduce yourselves to our mentor, Professor Dr. Esther Mala, and our another mentor from the land of Croatia. So please proceed, sir.
Sure, sure, ma'am. A very good afternoon to all the esteemed guests, dignitaries, and participants present here. I am Prem Kumar, and I'm working as an assistant professor at Parul Institute of Design. I'm also currently pursuing my PhD program in design, and the area that I basically work on the digital aspects of design. That means creating animations and visual communication. So I would like to go ahead with the presentation. All these gatherings here from April 1st to April 17th, they basically signifies a single shared commitment, the commitment to building a better world for the current generation and the upcoming generation. In fact, all these 17 goals set by United Nations, they are like a global to-do list for making this world a better place to live in by 2030. And at the core, or I would say in the center of these goal is goal number 9, which focuses on building resilient infrastructure, promoting inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation. So my presentation titled as Sculpting a Sustainable Future, Driving Sustainable Development Through Digital Transformation in Infrastructure. It basically discusses the critical importance of sustainable infrastructure and the role that digital technologies are playing in creating a sustainable future. So I would like to start my presentation with a famous quote by Sandy Wiggins, and the quote says, "Green building is not about buildings; it is about people." So the quote underscores the importance of creating a sustainable and environment-friendly infrastructure to enhance the well-being, life, and health of individuals who live on these spaces. According to a recent article by World Bank, uh, even today, 675 million people, they do not have access to electricity. 2.3 billion people, they lack safe drinking water. 3.6 billion people lack adequate sanitation services. And more than 1 billion people, they live more than 2 kilometers away from a safe and reliable road. So what these statistics says, these statistics basically underscore the current infrastructure deficiencies. Here are some more facts and figures. Uh, the traditional infrastructure are major contributors to greenhouse gas emission. According to World Green Building Council's report, buildings alone account for 39% of the CO2 emissions. They, apart from that, traditional infrastructure also relies heavily on extracting and using finite resources like concrete and steel. And according to Global Material Flow Database report, global extraction of construction material reached 59 billion tons even in 2017. According to United Nations projections, 68% of the world's population will live in cities or in urban areas by 2050. What it will do is it will put extra strain, extra burden on the current infrastructure. According to World Bank report, natural disasters account for uh, natural disasters account for $2.97 trillion damages worldwide from 2000 to 2019. And another report from World Bank states that construction and demolition, this sector basically is contributing a lot in waste generation. It has contributed 2.8 billion tons of waste annually, which is quite huge. According to WHO and UNICEF's joint monitoring program report, uh, over 2 billion or 2.3 billion people still lack basic sanitation facilities. And according to Global Commission on Economy and Climate, if investment is done in the sustainable infrastructure development sector, then it would unlock the benefits amounting to $26 trillion by 2030. So all these facts shed light on the critical requirement of sustainable infrastructure development to address all these issues. Now let's talk about what sustainable infrastructure development is. In simple terms or in simple words, it means building essential structures in a way that benefits the people who are residing there, the economy, the environment, both not only now but also in the future also. So it includes different things like economic sustainability, which involves projects that are economically viable, financially sustainable, and that contribute positively to the growth of the economy, not by putting extra burden on the economy. Then social sustainability basically includes serving all the members of the society equally, so that proper opportunities are provided, like proper employment opportunities, access to education, healthcare, gender equality. All these things are provided to all the members of the society. Then environment sustainability basically includes creating an infrastructure that is environment friendly, that contributes less to CO2 or carbon emission. Lastly, the institutional sustainability basically includes strengthening the governance structures, policy frameworks, and regulatory mechanisms. So, incorporating all these different elements would aim to create a more resilient, efficient, and environment friendly infrastructure. Moving ahead with digital transformation infrastructure development, it basically means including digital technologies or leveraging digital technologies, the power of digital technologies in the creation process of infrastructure development. It enhances the efficiency of the project, it brings sustainability aspect, and it also brings inclusivity or resilience in the project. Here are some of the examples of digital solutions that has already been adopted in the infrastructure development, and the timeline of these example may vary. Like satellite imagery was created quite long back, and if we talk about digital twins, these are some of the recent additions into these digital technologies. So, starting with satellite imagery for disaster risk management, it basically monitors the natural disasters such as hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, cyclones, and it makes the government prepare remedial actions and recovery efforts in advance. Then smart sensors and meters for water utilities are there to save water, to reduce excess consumption of water, or to reduce wastage of water. Digital traceability in food supply chains basically includes, it basically covers the entire journey of a food item starting from its source till it is sold. So it also ensures that the food that we are consuming is of good quality and it is produced in a sustainable way. Renewable energy monitoring and control basically manages the renewable energy monitoring systems like wind turbines and solar systems, solar panels. Internet of Things for infrastructure basically includes sensors and actuators, which actually plays the main game. They gather different information on different parameters like temperature, humidity, vibration, and traffic flow, etc. And this information is later on calculated and analyzed, and predictions are made on the basis of this. To and then data analytics for predictive maintenance. It basically the role of it is to use advanced technologies to analyze data and predict if when the maintenance of a particular equipment is required before the equipment failure. Building information modeling basically includes creating digital versions of or digital representations of buildings throughout their life cycle. And digital twins for infrastructure development basically includes creating digital representations of the entire city. So these things basically help in decision making, resource allocation, and maintenance on urban planning. Here are some of the tools and applications I have included that are used for creating a digital transformation in sustainable infrastructure development. The first one here is cloud technology. It provides scalable and flexible computing resources for storing and processing data related to infrastructure projects. It enables collaboration, data sharing, and access to resources from anywhere in the world. Secondly, we are living in the age of artificial intelligence, and AI algorithms analyze data to identify patterns, predict failures, and improve the decision-making process. Moving to edge computing, it basically enhances the efficiency and effectiveness of infrastructural projects by processing data closer to the source. What it does is it reduces lagging of data, and it produces real-time data, and real-time feedback or decision making can be done. Sensors and IoT devices are the major or essential components of digital transformation. They basically are planted on different locations of an infrastructure project to gather different kind of informations like temperature, humidity, air quality, energy consumption, and traffic flow, etc. Advanced traffic management system, the role of it is to optimize traffic flow, reduce congestion, and enhance safety in sustainable infrastructure development. Now, what all benefits these digital solutions can provide is they are definitely going to be enhancing the efficiency of the projects. They will be improving decision making by analyzing data and finding patterns. They also are environment friendly because they do not rely on carbon emission. They promote resilience and adaptability. Using or adopting digital technologies would be cost saving. They also foster innovation and collaboration by knowledge sharing amongst the stakeholders. They also promote inclusivity and accessibility. And for the long run, they basically lay the foundation of long-term sustainability. I have included two success stories here, though there are a lot many others that are available. First success story is of Singapore's digital twin city, or we can call it virtual Singapore. It is one of the great or groundbreaking initiative taken by Singapore. The entire Singapore country was basically converted into a visual model. virtual model costing to dollar of 73 trillions. And the benefits it offers is it helps in urban planning, resource management, and fostering innovations. If we talk about the impact of applying or impact of using this initiative, then we can say it is going to reduce the energy consumption 50% by 2050. And all these different projects basically are infrastructural projects. They are tested on the visual model first to test and to check the feasibility of the projects, and then they are implemented in the real world. So this process basically removes, or this process basically reduces the construction waste. The technologies that were used for creating this particular initiative were digital twins, big data analytics, Internet of Things sensors. The second success story that I've included is Netherlands 3D printed bicycle bridge. It is again another initiative, another groundbreaking initiative taken by Netherlands. Netherlands became the first country to build an entire bridge using digital technologies, specifically 3D printing technologies. So this 3D printing technology has led to reducing material wastage and reducing the use of limited or finite resources. And the impact of this particular initiative is it has reduced the material waste to 70% if we compare it with the traditional methods. Apart from the 3D printing also allows for lighter and more efficient designs. The technologies used in this initiative are 3D printing, robotics, building information system softwares were used. Talking about the current challenges and current status and the challenges in this particular area, 2023 has witnessed significant focus on sustainable infrastructure development. There are initiatives like US Inflation Reduction Act and Europe's Net Zero Act, which were implemented in this year. And the aim of these initiatives was to cut carbon emission and promote green economy. And it is expected to grow at 6.3% annual pace between 2023 and 2028. Another significant attention was given to smart city initiatives. Cities around the globe are embracing digital technologies to enhance their urban planning, urban infrastructure, and services. Other than that, a recent meet of European Union has basically decided to invest 1 trillion pounds in investment for sustainable infrastructure development, and it has been decided that a major part of this investment is going to be given to digital technologies. Initiatives like digital payments, data sharing systems, and e-commerce growth has also shown that India is also at the forefront of these digital transformations. Talking about the challenges, then a digital divide is one of the major challenges that the globe is facing now. According to a World Bank article in 2023, many people around the globe, they do not have access to internet. And according to that report, around 2.6 billion people, that is around one third of the entire population, they were offline in 2023. They do not have access to internet which is required quite a lot for you properly utilizing digital solutions. And in 2022, if we talk about 2022, then high income countries, they were the around 90% of the population from high income countries, they were able to use internet. But on the contrary, or on the other hand, only 30% of the population in low earning or low income countries, they were able to use internet. The second challenge is cyber security threats. According to a research in 2022, US has faced 102% increase in ransomware attacks, which shows how vulnerable this particular digital platform can be to digital threats. So proper solutions should be given or should be addressed to remove these kind of challenges. Moving ahead to the conclusion, it is evident that sustainable infrastructure development is quite important, quite crucial if we want to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 9 by 2030. And developing countries need to focus on financial commitments. According to a World Bank report, investment amounting to $1.5 trillion is something which is required by developing countries on an annual basis if they want to achieve the SDG 9. Other than that, promoting renewable energy, reducing waste generation, and enhancing climate resilience are some of the things that are quite crucial if the SDG 9 is to be achieved. International cooperation in the areas of best sharing best practices, technology transfer, and capacity building is also required. Digital divide, which we have already discussed in the last slide, is one of the area that need to be addressed properly in order to provide equal opportunities to all the members of the globe, so that they also can utilize the advantages of digital technologies. And government also need to work on implementing robust policy frameworks. They should prioritize sustainable infrastructure development. That is only then we will be able to achieve SDG 9 by 2030. So that is it. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to speak on SDG 9.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your such an insightful presentation, sir. It's
Thank you,
all
ma'am.
about related to yes. It's have all important facts and all the yes. We can see that our Christiana Skeller, our another mentor from the land of Croatia, is already applauding your presentation, sir. It's a
Thank you, ma'am.
remarkable one. Dear Christiana, would you like something about Prem Kumar's presentation?
Good morning to all, and the good presentation and good point of view from Prem Kumar. Thank you for your point of view. What is it is challenge to develop economic, environment, and social institutional sustainability. But on the end, I was just thinking that you said that how many people doesn't have access to clear water, to electricity. They are far away. They have no access to internet. But last, my thought was, is it necessary to all people in the world? All people in the world, is it necessary to access to electricity, access to internet, or have an infrastructure? I think about nomads. I think about Amazon people, Inuit people in Alaska, some native people in Australia. Maybe we must thinking to protect the diversity and protect not to be everywhere electricity. I know where is the villages and there is kids, there was development of uh, some communities, yes, but it's amazing your presentation. But on the end, my question for myself was, is it necessary to all people in everywhere in the world? I see the Singapore city, etc., and everything is digital, but is it necessary everywhere for everyone? That is my question. But
So,
amazing point of view. Thank you, Doctor.
thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, we have evolved so much that we cannot live without all these things, all these technologies that we are living in with today. Uh, and if we want to continue living with these technologies, then in that case we should find some alternate solutions for that. So that is what I have basically included. Not all the persons need to have that electricity or access to electricity, but a majority of the population, if they have access to that particular thing, then I think we would be able to we would be able to achieve that SDG 9.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you.
nice day
Thank
and
you, ma'am.
go fighting.
Thank you.
Yes, go building.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
ma'am.
And I hope, yes, I hope, sir, you like this concept of the event, the Global Peace and
GG,
Sustainable
ma'am.
Development Summit. And sir,
GG, ma'am.
thank you, sir. You are more senior than me. So I am, sir, I'm very small to comment on your presentation, sir. I'm very happy. I'm very delighted that you accept our invitation to have your presentation in this global platform, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for inviting me, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Sir, would you like to do this? Right. Okay.
Ji, ma'am.
Great, sir. Great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yes. And sir, please stay with us because our friends from the Romania and from the land of Georgia are giving the presentation. So, sir, please stay with us.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, sir. Dear Laura and dear Nicholas, are you ready?
Dr. Supriya, did he made the gesture? Kumar made the gesture?
Yes, dear. He made the gesture. Yes. So this is the spirit. This is the spirit of our mentors. Even I forget to take the gesture of the joining hands, but our mentors never forget to tell me, to remind me that yes, we are in the movement of connecting nations. Let's connect nations by joining hands. So, my dear Laura, my dear friend, have joined us from the land of Romania. I'm giving you a spotlight, dear. Just hold on. Yes. Okay. Great, dear. So, dear Laura, the whole stage is yours. And after Laura, Nicholas, the student from the land of Georgia, please be ready with your presentation. Laura, please proceed, dear.
Thank you so
Laura,
much.
Please introduce. Yes, dear Laura, please introduce yourself to the all audience, dear.
Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all parts of the world. I am Laura Stanciu from Romania, and I am truly honored to be here, and I am humbled, and I express my profound gratitude to Dr. Supriya for inviting me to be part of this life-changing event. We are trying to make the world a better place, each and every one of us. So it is an event for global collaboration and exchanging ideas that could bring a better change. May I share the screen?
Yes, dear. You are co-host. Just hold on. Yes. Now you can share the screen, dear. You are co-host here. Yes, dear, it is visible.
Oh, thank you. So once more, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the Global Peace and Sustainable Development Summit 2024, because only together, only by uniting our efforts, we can bring about a change. And today's topic is SDG 9, Global Goal 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. And it seeks to build resilient infrastructure, promote sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Economies with a diversified industrial sector and strong infrastructure are indeed more resilient. And Sustainable Development Goal 9 deals with interconnected pillars: infrastructure, industry, and innovation. And these pillars all share the objective of achieving socially inclusive and environmentally sustainable economic development. Realizing SDG 9 by 2030 will require overcoming resource constraints, building and strengthening developing countries' capacities, and exploring innovative ways to solve development challenges in order to build resilient infrastructure, promote sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. We are building the most sustainable future for everyone around the world. And the objectives are to generate employment and income, bring prosperity, and build sustainable, prosperous societies around the world. In other words, it benefits the economic growth of a country, as sustainable industrialization is responsible for lifting communities out of poverty. Economic growth, social development, and climate action are heavily dependent on investments in infrastructure, sustainable industrial development, and technological progress. In the face of rapidly changing global economic landscape and increasing inequalities, sustained growth must include industrialization that, first of all, makes opportunities accessible to all people, and second, is supported by innovation and resilient infrastructure. Inclusive and sustainable industrialization, together with innovation and infrastructure, can unleash dynamic and competitive economic forces that generate employment and income. They play a key role in introducing and promoting new technologies, facilitating international trade, and enabling the efficient use of resources. The growth of new industries means improvement in the standard of living for many of us. If industries pursue sustainability, this approach will have a positive effect on the environment. SDG 9 highlights the importance of innovative sustainable technologies to reduce environmental footprint, employ clean technologies without causing additional pressure on people and on the environment. Another issue related to this goal is universal and affordable access to the internet, which should have been provided by 2020. However, still 3.1 billion people around the world remain without internet access, with the majority of these people in developing regions. So clearly the world has failed in achieving this target. And it is one of the very important ones, because with access to information and thus to the internet, we can grow. Many developing countries are at a disadvantage as they suffer from a lack of access to new technologies, which directly affects their economic growth and social development. Basic infrastructure, information, communication technologies, sanitation, electricity, and water continue to be scarce in many developing countries. That is why we should do our best and join hands and find new and innovative solutions to accomplish the Sustainable Development Goals. Restructuring the education system to foster the creation of both ideas and projects is one of the most important things that we can do. And as educator, I know the importance of teaching young minds how to care for the future of the planet and how to do their best to achieve the SDGs and to lead a sustainable and responsible way of life. In our school, the Economic College Nicolae Crețulescu from Romania, every year we organize the Virtual Companies Fair. This is a national event which gives students from all over the country the opportunity to develop their entrepreneurial skills. The students create their own virtual companies, and through these companies, through these business plans, they came up with innovative ideas and solutions for green industry. The young minds benefited through this experience from valuable practical experiences. They participated in webinars, they were supported by experienced professionals, and they were able to apply the information they acquired in the development of real business plans, thus preparing themselves for the future. It is very important to make them responsible for what is the future. The future is in their hands, and we need to create future leaders. We need to teach them how to shape the world we live in today. We need to educate them, and we need to instill in them the idea that everything they do has to be done for the benefit of the planet, for the benefit of the generations that are to come. So let's all fight for the achievements of SDGs, and let's teach the young generations. Let's build in them the sense of responsibility, because only together we can make a change. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. And once again, I am, dear, really fascinated to see your presentation. It's a really, really amazing, dear. And the last one, the clock and the every sustainable development goal is rounding around the clock. It's a dear amazing. It's a really amazing. Dear Astara, would you like to say something about Laura's presentation?
Yes, as usual, such an exciting presentation. Of course, she has a lot of animation done, and this excites after we hear so many speeches. Brilliant sharing.
Brilliant sharing. Yes, of course, brilliant sharing. Dear, please do this. Right.
Higher?
Higher. Higher. Be a little bit higher. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Done. Great, dear. Great. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Yes, dear. Thank you. So now moving ahead, I would like to invite our student from the Georgia. Nicholas, are you ready?
Yes, I will share my presentation.
Okay. Yes. So now the whole virtual stage is your, dear. Nicholas, yes, I am making you co-host. Yes. So now you are a co-host, Nicholas. Nicholas, is there any problem with your presentation? I think Nicholas have to be, yes, he is logging again. Tamar, could you help to Nicholas?
Of course, Nicholas. სრული ეკრანი ჩართე ჯერ შეარეთ გააზიარე მერე სრული ეკრანი ჩართე
Yes. Okay, he has joined again. There is some kind of network issue. He has joined again.
Nicholas
Okay.
გესმის ქვემოდან შეარეთ გააზიარე და შემდეგ full screen-ით გადადე.
ხო, ეხლა უბრალოდ გამოთვას დამეჭირა.
კარგი. He needs some time, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Artificial intelligence. My name is Nicholas, and I have a presentation of the artificial intelligence. Sorry for that, because I have made in the computer, but I broke my computer and I have to join in with my phone, and it won't be that good. Do you know what is artificial intelligence? For example, artificial intelligence in our world is in the phones, cars, and everywhere in the technology. We are using artificial intelligence, and I think many people can't live without it. And I tell you my information, and thank you for the attention. For first, artificial intelligence is this development of computer system that can performance tasks by imitated human intelligence, such as recognizing speech of objects and making decisions. AI is becoming better and useful. As a field computer science, artificial intelligence encompasses and is often manipulated together with machine learning and deep learning. This disciplines involve the development of AI algorithms, modeled after the decisions-making processes of the human brain that can learn from available data and make increasing more accurate classifications or predictions over time. AI starts in 1950 and it is now it's useful. Artificial intelligence has gone through many cycles of hype, but even to skip it, the release of ChatGPT seems to mark a turning point. The last time generation AI loomed large, the breakthroughs were in computer vision, but now the leap forward is in natural language process (NLP). Today, generative AI can learn and systematize not just human language but other data types, including image, videos, software code, and even molecular structures. AI is becoming machinal human. Applications for AI are growing every day, but as the hype around the use of AI tools in business takes off, conversations around AI is and responsible AI becoming critical important. For more on IBM stands on these issues, please read Building Trust in AI white paper. Why AI governments is a business imperative for scaling enterprise AI. Learn about barriers to AI, occupations, particularly lack of AI governments and risk management solutions. What is AI for kids? AI for kids refers to education initials and rescue designed to introduce children to the concepts and applications of artificial intelligence. This can range from simple coding experts and interactive games to more advanced projects with such as building AI-powered website or robots. The the goal of AI for kids is to provide hands-on learning experiments that foster critical thinking, problem solving, and creative skills, as well as prepares them for future career opportunities in the field of AI. How AI helps us in our daily lives. AI has become increasingly inductive into our daily lives, providing assistance and automation in many aspects of our routines. For visual personal assistants like Siri and Alexa to sophisticated system that improve healthcare, finance, and transportations. AI is making our lives more convenient and efficient. It also has the potential to solve complex problems and address global challenges, such as climate change and disease outbreaks. Best technology in the world. AI for kids provides a wealth of opportunities for children to expand and learn about this cutting technology. From, developing AI-powered website and animations to diving into and understanding the connecting between these fields. Kids can create hands-on experiments and developing critical thinking, problem-solving, creative skills. AI is continues to shape the future, create new career opportunities, extensions for the kids to start learning AI early and developing the skills necessary to dare in the digital life. Thanks for attention. This is all my presentation, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Nicholas, please do this gesture.
What?
Nicholas, ekrani chart da ხელებით მისალმების ნიშანი გავუკეთე.
Yes. Your palm, your hands up. Yes.
Thank you so much.
No, just put it aside. You are blocking your face.
სახიდან მოიშორე ნიკოლოს, სახიდან გვერდით გააკეთე.
Yeah.
Actually, accidentally your camera is switched off. Your camera is switched off.
ნიკოლოს კამერა ჩართე.
Nicholas, your camera is switched off. Please switch on your camera. Tamar, please guide him.
I think he can't hear us because I told him to turn on the camera. He can't do that. Nicholas, ჩართე კამერა და ხელები გააკეთე მისალმების ნიშნად. კარგი?
Dear, actually, he is not here. He left the meeting.
I think what Professor always asks to do, just log out and come back again while we call another.
No, actually, dear Astara, he already logged out.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Just.
He already logged out. Okay. So Tamar, he is joining again.
Yeah. Maybe he's joining again. Yeah. Log out and.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
My connection.
No issue. Actually, in Georgia, it's a really early morning.
Yeah, Georgia, maybe about 3 a.m. towards 2 a.m. plus.
Yes.
No. Now it's afternoon.
So anyway, the whole day SDG9 is dedicated to the all innovators, all entrepreneurs. Yes, Nicholas has joined us. Okay.
Camera chart.
Just have to pin him. Have to pin him again, Nicholas.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I pinned him.
Right. Yes.
Your camera on, please, here. Nicholas.
Nicholas, chart camera.
Yes, on here. Okay, good. Your hands up. Yes, better now. Filing some more. Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear Nicholas. Thank you very much. Thank you. And bravo, Nicholas. We admire your presentation. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
So now it's a time to say goodbye. It's a time to end the day 9, SDG 9. Thank you, dear Laura, for joining us from the land of Romania. So the official conclusion ceremony, for the official concluding note, I would like to invite our Professor Dr. Esther Mala, our mentor of the summit. Dear Esther.
Okay. Okay, now I just unmuted. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, dear Astara, please conclude the session, dear.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Supriya. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw the curtains on this enlightening conference, it's imperative to reflect on our discussion surrounding Sustainable Development Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Yeah, I resonate with one of our speaker, that's I think Jana Birkin, who highlighted that innovation is not only something new, we can improve and use the old technology which is still working. Yeah, it doesn't mean we have to totally go into it. Okay, we are explored the crucial role of these elements playing in driving economic growth, fostering innovation, and enhancing resilience. Throughout our deliberations, we have underscored the need for inclusion and sustainable industrialization, ensuring that no one is left behind. Innovation stands as a cornerstone, catalyzing advancements across sectors and propelling us towards a brighter future. Furthermore, robust infrastructure forms the backbone of sustainable development, connecting communities and facilitating access to essential services. However, challenges persist, from bridging the digital divide to ensuring environmental conscious in infrastructure development. It's incumbent upon us to forge partnership, leverage technology, and enact policies that prioritize sustainability and resilience. As we depart from today, day 9, let's carry forward the spirit of collaboration and determination exhibited here. Together, we can build a future where industry, innovation, and infrastructure serves as engines of progress, leaving a lasting impact on generations to come. Thank you once again for your dedication and passion. Let's go forth and make a tangible difference in the lives of millions around the globe. Let's continue our journey tomorrow on SDG 10, Reduce Inequalities. Thank you. Bye. Back to you, Dr. Supriya.
Thank you, dear Astara. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Professor Dr. Shwati, ma'am, I am giving you spotlight, ma'am. Please do this gesture. Now it's your turn, ma'am. Dear Astara, please click the picture.
I think you adjust your laptop screen lower so we can see you better. Yes, amazing. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, please smile.
Done. She had been assisting us with many photographs. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. From bottom of my heart, I am truly humbled and honored
for the opportunity you have given to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being
with us. Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now I am requesting technical team, please end the meeting. Thank you, dear Laura. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, dear Astara. Thank you, Christiana. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Bye. Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you, Prem Kumar sir. Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow. Thank you, Nicholas.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.